Look at him. Look at that dude. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Sup, bitch? Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. And about that, I have a weird thing about, objects with human faces staring at me. Kind of freaks me out. Really freaks me out, to be honest. Actually, when I was a kid, mannequins it used to be like my biggest fear. I couldn't fuck with them. I couldn't walk into a store. I just could not. Every time I walked into a store, and if I see a mannequin, I'm like, nope, booking it. I would literally run out of the store. No one would stop me. I'm sitting outside the store. I'm waiting till they're done shopping. I don't want to look at a mannequin. But as I got older, I got over it. And but anyways, let's move on with the video. Let's move on. Oh, not this one.
Chances are, when you were growing up, you had a special stuffed animal. That animal you take anywhere and sleep with because it provided comfort. And there's a possibility you still own that item, or at least another one that resembles it. Because
I have action figures I kept when I was a kid that I like have on my desk and shit. But they're pretty badass, like low key, bro. Like dude, this is like full metal too. Call me geek all you want. Call me nerd. I don't care. It's just pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's like all metal. Batman. Badass, bro.
you just don't want to let it go. This is normal though. Inanimate objects can remind us of a better past or just a place of peace. But what about when people take it a bit too far? And those inanimate objects aren't just stuffed animals, but human-like mannequins. In today's video, we'll be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found right on TikTok.
Bro, if I ever met this, nah, hell nah. If I ever walked into his house, I'm out. I don't fuck with that. I think that shit brings my fear back.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Still figuring out my room, still gonna keep decorating it, and this is a scary moment for me, so I have to reveal a new hairstyle. Post it on Instagram first.
It's not that bad. Hey, I almost went bald once. Almost shaved my head bald. Yeah. Don't want to explain why.
Shout out to the Instagram people that saw it first. But like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about disturbing mannequin relationships that can be found on the TikTok app. We're going to be talking about 3 specific cases. First, starting with Christian Montenegro, aka MontBK5959, with a follower count of 147.9 thousand followers as I'm recording this video. This is definitely the most popular mannequin relationship having man on TikTok, so chances are you might have seen him on your For You page. Now, just like the Toko the Human Dog video, which you guys loved, shout out to y'all, it was a great video to make, I'll be giving you guys the facts and the people's backstories. So, let's start from the beginning. I don't
even want to ask. I was about to ask if he just does it because he can't get a girlfriend, but now I'm realizing he makes kids. So maybe he's just in some weird, I don't know what this dude's up to.
I got most of my information from a Spanish interview, so I'm going to be giving you guys the Spark Notes version of that. Christian is a 27-year-old male from Colombia who's also a construction worker. Growing up, he explains he was a victim of bullying due to being a child that just didn't socialize. I'm guessing he was seen as that weird, quiet kid. And there's not much known about his childhood other than that. His first love was when he was 14 years old, and it was the girl next door. They dated.
Oh, hell no, bro. This dude's weird, bro. Am I rude for saying that? Like, this dude's weird. Like, that's weird. Like, that's not right. Like, I don't... there's some things that I'm like, you know what? Let people do what they want to do. But then there's other things where I'm like, should we let them do what they want to do? Because this is what you get.
For a year, but eventually broke up due to their personalities not aligning. Specifically, he says she was traviesa, which just means naughty, whatever that means. He then says he had a second girlfriend by the name of Karen, who he dated for 3 years, and then they broke up because he would get jealous a lot and he wanted to continue his college life and focus on that. Though he always wanted to have a family so bad by the age of 20, and when he reached the age and things didn't go as planned, well, he made his own. He claims it was to, quote, correct his childhood.
Bro, he's only 20? I thought this dude was like 30 something, like 40. I don't know why. So I wouldn't expect a 20-year-old to do this. Like, bro, go out to the club. Like, go to the bar. You know, just go out and drink. I'm telling you. Like, I don't really drink like that, but, yo, alcohol gets you talking. Maybe you need some. Go outside. Well, now that he has mannequins, I don't think he needs alcohol. Never mind. But, anyways.
Again, whatever that means. After college, he explored relationships again and he became fond of a girl, and as they continued to speak, he found out that she was lesbian, so he distanced himself. After that, he got back together with Karen, who he admits is the woman he fell the most in love with before the mannequin. He offered to have a mannequin family with Karen, but she declined and they broke up for 5 months. The mannequin kids at the time didn't have a quote, mannequin mother. He just made them to practice being a dad with Karen. The boy mannequin came first. Like I said before, she declined doing this with him in the end, but by the way he explains it, it seems she was okay trying, but then he started taking it too.
So, is he making up stories for each one of these mannequins? That's fucking insane.
Too seriously, which pushed her away. And as I was saying before, that's when he created the firstborn, Adolfo, or Adolf in English. And he says he tried to base Adolfo's appearance on her. He then later created the little sister named Lady Maria. In the interview, he's self-aware that his children are mannequins. Like, he doesn't roleplay that they're human or get offended when someone calls them mannequins. He just admits it.
Todos somos conscientes acá de que sus hijos son de trapito, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Digamos que son, usted los creó como usted quería. O sea,
Sí.
son hechos.
Sí, hechos.
At the time, he met a younger girl at a bakery named Nancy.
Bro, bro, this dude needs, like, I don't know, man. This is weird, bro. This is like my biggest nightmare. I would never want to pull up on this shit. I never want to hang out with this guy, be around this dude. I don't like that.
Who he wanted to have a relationship with, but the mannequin kids were already in the picture. She declined moving forward with him due to, he says, her moving away. Might have been the fact that you had mannequin kids though. I don't know. Creepy enough, the kids actually get older as the years go on. He stuffs them more each year. He mentions the kids reaching up to 40 years old, which means he's planning on keeping this family going for a really long time. And he says the kids are the children of Karen. Interestingly enough, he had a baby shower for the kids. And you may be asking, how do the people around him act? I mean, he goes out in public with the mannequins. He takes the kids to the local park.
Fuck no, bro. I swear, I was start swinging on this dude, bro. I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, if my kid was there, if I was bringing my kid to that park, I'd just beat the shit out of this guy. I don't mess around with these mannequin stuff, man.
Park. I even caught his account going live, and the people around him seem to be acting pretty normal.
¿Se le puede compartir? Voy a ver. Que me he dado cuenta es que aquí la conexión es regular.
Celular para Natalia.
Y la gente cuando se mete, ¿qué pasa?
At this point, I think the locals are already used to him, considering he says that he started all of this in 2018. But I think people have that, I feel bad for him, so I'm just gonna play along mindset. That's not a fact. That's just me throwing.
Bro, I wouldn't play along at all. I'm like, hey, you weirdo, get the fuck off the train. I don't know if I'm mean for that, but I just don't. It's just like, dude, it's not right, okay? I don't know. Should I let the person be? Am I messed up for saying that? Maybe I am. Maybe I don't mess with mannequins like that, y'all. I really don't. I really don't mess with mannequins like that. It's like, if a dude, like, if I was scared of clown, I mean, if you are, I'm trying to talk. If you were scared of a clown, would you want to hang out with someone who dresses like a clown every day? And acts like a clown? No. And would you want them going to a park with your kids? No. So that's how I feel about this situation.
Throwing in my 2 cents. He says he buys the kids' clothes at regular clothing stores and gets their faces at a mannequin shop. Also claims he based their eyes off Karen, and claims he spent
that one is
40,000 pesos, which
dude. That looks pretty realistic for some reason to me.
Translates
That's
to
too much.
$2,286 just creating them. He explains he cried a lot after the Nancy incident, so he created Natalia, his
Why is
new
he turning
wife.
their
He
heads?
describes his dream woman, and he describes it to be very similar to Karen, even name dropping her.
Does
O
he
sea
just
que
set up
Natalia
scenes?
tiene algo
Sorry, does he just set up scenes? Does he kind of just like, this is weird?
de Karen, por lo que veo. O sea, cuando usted pensó en crear a la mujer perfecta, siempre pensó en Karen.
Siempre, pero era también ya pagando tiempo porque ya con la Karen a ellas pues no me volvía a andar ni nada,
Sí,
ya.
total.
Even creepier, he would edit Karen's face on the mannequin. Natalia's face is different, however. Hers is handmade, unlike the mannequin heads of the children. Christian claims that when they met, she was selling fruits and vegetables, and also claims their friends introduced them to each other. Again, all I'm doing is repeating exactly what he said in the interview. And obviously, she wasn't selling fruits and vegetables. He probably made up some roleplay in his head. After a month, she said she was in love with him and wanted to live with him. They go on plenty of trips together in public. Like I said before, yeah, people are freaked out and stare, but the locals are used to it now. He explains that Natalia is the quote adopted mother of the children, and that when creating his dream woman, he was thinking of Karen. Speaking of
Did y'all see me? I just get shivers, bro. Like, I can't do that. It's one way to freak me out, man. It's put me in a room full of
Karen, here's
mannequins.
a supposed screenshot of her talking about Christian. He hated me because I ended the relationship. I didn't want to be with him because he's weird. Interesting. Would you be able to confirm if his history is true or why he's like this? Yes, it's true. Natalia is currently 26, and he says he loves how affectionate she is, and says specifically he loves her body from the waist down. And he says they actually have sex like any other couple does. And for some reason, he decided to tell us that he likes having eye contact with her when he f***s her. I don't know why the f*** he had to say that one. Like, I wonder if she has like a makeshift fleshlight down there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he recreated a birth-giving scenario with a mannequin doctor for Natalia having a fucking kid. The two kids sleep together on a makeshift bed, and he doesn't like that they don't move and he has to carry them everywhere. Apparently he has a belt device so the kids walk using his legs as mobility. You know, some people claim to have seen the doll's eyes move in some TikToks, but I'm pretty sure either he or someone who re-uploaded any of these TikToks just put the
Bro, if it let's just say the doll's eyes really did move, like it was possessed. Probably because this dude is just making them. He's like he believes that they're real so much. What if they almost like become real? Like, if that makes sense. Like what if he believes so much in his head that this is it, like this is real life? What if it like starts becoming real life, and the next thing you know, the mannequins kill him? No, I'm playing. That's crazy. That's creepy.
doll's eyes under a filter because it's not fucking real. But I'll show you guys a clip.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. They're gonna come to life because you keep believing they're gonna be alive, bro. It's gonna manifest that shit. You know, we're already in a matrix, right? Like, fuck that shit, bro. Hell no.
Interestingly enough, he says he'll replace Natalia if a real woman ever comes by. So she's quite literally a placeholder. If not, they'll be together forever. He also claims she talks to him and loves his personality. He said that at 40, if still in this position, he'll make himself a grandchild. He goes on to say he's not crazy, just creative, and he's not clout chasing. This is really him. On top of all of that, claims he has a human girlfriend here in the USA, and they communicate through video calls. I guess he just blatantly admitted to cheating on Natalia, if the video chat girl is even a real human. Oh, and fun fact, Natalia is studying to be an accountant. The interviewer asks him what's his final message to all the people out there, and he says this is his dream family, but also temporary. He wants to meet a real woman soon. As the interviewer does her outro, Christian can be seen making out with the mannequin in the background. Yeah, I know it's creepy.
Did I see the eyes move? Hold up.
Yeah,
No.
I know it's creepy, and obviously this guy has some mental health issues, which we will talk about later in the video. But I don't know, just like the balls to make out with your fucking mannequin wife. Like, even if it was a regular interview with a regular human wife, I mean, it's...
Dude, the balls to even be living next to this guy. I would not. Fuck that.
still like decency to not make out during the interview. I don't know. Let's head on to the next one. Felicity Cadlick. 24-year-old Felicity Cadlick is happily married to her 41-year-old zombie doll, Kelly. They got married around...
See, this is what's weird, man. Like, this type of shit. This type of shit.
2018, and Felicity claims she's extremely happy in her relationship. But let's go back to the beginning. Felicity first found Kelly at 10 years old on a creepy collection website. She says she just had to have her, so she asked her dad, and he said he would buy it for her if she got good grades. She ended up meeting Kelly at age 13. Yes, the doll looks like a child, which is creepy, but Felicity claims she's a lot older than she looks. To say Mrs. Cadlick had a troubled childhood would be an
This is weird, man. Like,
understatement. I'm only gonna repeat what she said in the interviews that I watched, and I don't want to dig too much deeper because what she said is already a lot. At 11 years old, her adopted mother passed away due to cancer, and at 19, her adopted father also died. So she got put back with her biological family and said that didn't work out either, and I'll let her explain the rest.
I got put back with my biological family, and that didn't work out either. I ended up going to Oklahoma, and they took advantage of me.
dude, what's up with all this shit?
These people wanted me to, like, have a baby for them, and I was about to do it, and the lady would mess with my emotions. She would pretend to be possessed by my dad, Charlie, and she...
What the I feel bad for this lady. Like, the last guy, he's just weird. This lady sounds like she's just been through shit.
He did a lot of stuff, and so one day I told her, I don't want to have your baby anymore. Somebody talked me out of it online, and she kicked me out. So all these dolls have been with me through emotionally traumatic experiences, especially Kelly. And a lot of people aren't going to agree with it because they think, oh, it's too scary or it's too... But you know something? You wouldn't say that if they were human children with scars or with missing eyes or with... You wouldn't say that. And if you did, you're not a nice person.
As I was watching...
Okay, what is that? Wait, no. There's a difference between... Oh, my lord. I'm sorry, lady. I'm not going to be with you on this one. Look. Put you straight, lady. Alright. Kids are missing eyes, missing limbs. Kids that have, just disabilities in general. You're going to compare your weird fucking dolls, excuse my language, to a kid? Bro.
Watching her interviews,
She just needed somebody there to... She just needed someone there to raise her, bro. That's all it was.
Felicity seems like a joy to hang out with, and the comments are mainly people saying she's obviously been through a lot of trauma.
That's what I'm saying, but like... I don't like how she compared it to a kid, bro. Like, lady, just say you have trauma. And say you do this for trauma. Now, don't get mad at people for judging you. Because, look, it's not normal.
And at least she's not hurting anyone. Just like the Toko the Human Dog video, Toko wasn't hurting anyone either. But
yeah, it's not hurting anyone. I'll give it that. She's not hurting anyone. Okay. I should not have gone as far, but, bro. She was attacking people who don't like that shit. And I don't like that shit. She gonna attack me, I'm gonna attack you. What's up? Just playing. But, no, I think it's weird. I think she needs some help. But, yeah, if she's not hurting anybody, she's just doing what she do, then do what she do. I'm not living around her. I'm not talking to her, so I'm fine.
having relations with a doll that looks like a child is gonna look horrible no matter what. The doll also got an updated look and looks more human-like, and she has more dolls than just Kelly. She calls them her Halloween doll family, and she sees a handful of them as her children. Interestingly enough, she's an author as well. Zombie Blood is a book she wrote at 17. Misunderstood by her family, living in two separate fantasies, and having nobody else but her older cousin, dolls, and zombified imaginary friends as her companions, 12-year-old Felicity Cadlick's life changes dramatically when one morning she awakens to find her...
Wait, hold on. Hey, you know what? I respect her more, because, look, she even wrote a book and everything. That's pretty sick. So she does realize her trauma. Okay.
Her death by another person. After that happens, Felicity is resurrected as an intelligent walking corpse, who is the higher being of her created ongoing society that she died in. Everything seems right up until they come face to face with true evil itself, and only then must Felicity fight to keep the society she created safe. And her Amazon bio reads, "My name is Felicity Cadlick Rossi, and I love writing. I've always loved writing since I was 9 years old. I actually published my first book at 15 called The Sewer, but more people know about Zombie Blood, which I published at age 17. I'd like to publish more books as time goes on, especially one about my life, my experiences, my heartache,
Okay, this is pretty cool. Alright.
and my lifestyle. Writing helps me express myself in ways I sometimes find hard to do when I speak by mouth. It's also very therapeutic for me. I am a very spiritual person, and I especially love to write about my family of dolls. Yes, they are Halloween dolls, but they are very special to me, and they are also part of my spirituality. I consider myself a doll mother and wife of 2 dolls. I am a very open-minded person. I am very accepting and do not care what you look like." There's only a one-star review on the book, and I couldn't help but chuckle reading it out loud. I don't get
Okay, I get it. Okay. You know what? I respect her. But don't come disrespecting me just because I find it weird, alright? It's still weird. I don't care what you say. It's still weird. I respect you, but it's weird.
why there's so many praying mantises. I think there should be less mantises and more zombies. I mean, it's called zombie, but I guess they meant zombie blood, not praying mantis blood. That makes no sense. So my thing is, if you want to write a book, make sure it has zombies in it, or at least something that has to do with some blood. Nothing that has to do with praying mantises. If you guys are wondering, maybe I put in the beginning, I don't know. I found this person through TikTok as well. I mean, obviously, the whole video is about finding these people on TikTok. Not too sure about them owning a TikTok account. I just saw, like, I'll play the TikTok right here. I have it saved.
But it exploded, and they were both found dead. She must have been.
Let's head on to the next one.
Bro, I don't know if I have headphones, but that was 8D audio. It was going. That was crazy.
One.
Okay.
Other TikTok mannequin accounts. So I'm gonna censor the usernames of these people.
If y'all see me messing with my eyes and shit, it's the ring light. I'm trying to get used to that shit. It's like right in my eyes.
Because these people are a little bit different than the past 2 we just talked about. The past 2, they go in interviews and, they really make themselves known. But these people are more low-key, and I don't want to send a wave of people to their pages. Definitely safe to say that most of these people...
Low-key, I have seen a house of mannequins before. It was like out on, I forgot where. It was like a small little town. Like as you drive on the highway, you look over to your right and there's a guy with mannequins all in his front yard.
If not all of them have some sort of trauma that led them to have these relations with mannequins. This guy here is always seen drinking alcohol, and he posts what you'd expect: going outside with the mannequin, showing her off, and responding to hate comments. The sips of alcohol are so consistent, it's almost like a cry for help. His bio reads comedy and satire entertainment, but I don't see why you'd throw away your reputation for a joke, especially one that's lasted for 6 months now. Your family and friends will find your account, considering TikTok's algorithm shows the people in your contacts on your For You page. I think it's just a defense mechanism. It doesn't help that he seems like an alcoholic. Same with this other dude. Comedy and satire. And
That's... See, like, this is...
entertainment. Like, bro, we can tell this isn't a joke. This specific older man with a mannequin wife has an Amazon wish list, and clicking it brings you to a bunch of alcohol related products. These dudes gotta be sponsored by Bud Light. And if you think I'm being too harsh, I bought him 2 shirts and a banner. But seriously, you guys can stop the "this is a joke" act. People already don't believe it. But that's just my opinion. After all, I'm just some 21-year-old on the internet.
That's actually a pretty funny comment you got there. When is a stupid joke gonna end? And haven't you noticed your views are getting lower and lower? For one, it's not a stupid joke. That is your opinion. And for 2, I don't care about the views. It ain't about the views. It's never been about the views. It's about making people laugh. And seeing the crazy comments you guys come up with. You guys are making me laugh with the comments you're doing. Wow. That's why I do this.
So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Bro.
Need some professional help, or are they just coping, but at least they're not hurting anyone? It's definitely scary, like Christian Montenegro. Like, bro is obsessed with his ex, and he based the mannequin off her. Like, who knows what he could actually do? It's definitely not normal, and I can already see the argument. They're not hurting anybody. I get it, but like, these are signs that something worse could happen in the future. I definitely hope they all get help. And since we're at the end of the video, I'm gonna let you guys know.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, yes, what he said, bro. I think it's a cry for help and they need it. I think they need help, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Well, they're not hurting anybody. They are hurting y'all, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they're hurting. And that's what really matters, bro. And like he said, man, you never know. This could lead to something in the future that's just straight up, like, weird. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all really enjoy the video. Again, I'm gonna have more videos coming out soon. I'm still planning on skits, vlogs, and all kinds of stuff like that. So just be ready for content like that. So if y'all subscribe and y'all like the video, it helps a lot. And yeah, so peace.